May I know how often do you change your face mask?
You really want to know?
I use 2 masks per day, one for working and one for others.
Like, I use one for 2 days.
In 2003, Hong Kong experienced the first worldwide virus outbreak, SARS. After 60 years, another global pandemic, the COVID-19, brings a more serious impact to the world. The accumulated coronavirus cases reached more than 100 million and caused at least 2 million deaths. From the research of WHO, the use of masks and personal hygiene can suppress the transmission. In this video, we will discuss the effectiveness of the face mask in preventing those airborne pathogens. Airborne pathogens include bacteria, fungi, or viruses that are transmitted through the air. They are transmitted either through dust particles, respiratory droplets, or exhalation. When people inhale these pathogens, they will go through their body. Next, they will multiply and cause disease. Wearing a mask is an effective way to prevent the spread of airborne pathogens, especially in a pandemic like COVID-19.
There are various types of masks in the public. The most common types are 3-layer medical masks, KF94 masks, N95 masks, and cloth masks. In order to find out which masks have the best protection during the pandemic, we have done a survey to ask the public, which type of mask do they believe to have the best protection and the least protection?
Of course, the N95.
I think the 3M mask may be the best.
Currently, I will choose the surgical one because I do not go to places with high risk and there are also fewer people. So I think the surgical mask is enough for me.
According to the survey, the majority opinion from public is that a N95 mask will give them the best protection, followed up by the medical mask. On the other hand, most of the people believe that a cloth mask has the least protection among 4 types of face masks we provide.
To investigate the effectiveness of different face masks in preventing airborne pathogens, we have tested different face mask tissue, paper towel to see whether there is a gas leak during the breathing in and out. In the test, N95, KF94 mask and paper towel had no impact on the flame, while the 3-layer medical mask caused slight flickering. The cloth mask and tissue had the greatest effect on the flame, showing its poor protection. Although the paper towel has passed our test, it does not filter water droplets and virus effectively.
Note that there are 2 types of N95 masks, the one with a valve and without a valve. The valve is designed to release hot, humid air quickly, preventing a build-up of heat inside of the mask. However, this kind of N95 mask is mainly designed to prevent dust particles but not for medical use. No doubt it has failed the test. The flame is put out after breathing out, showing that the mask has limited protection during the outbreak. If we cut off the mask and observe the structure of the mask contains 3 kinds of layers. The non-woven fabric outer layer absorbs moisture and large particles. The middle layer with melt-blown filter blocks over 90% of bacteria and virus. The non-woven fabric inner layer is skin-friendly and absorbs the exhalation.
Under the microscope, the middle layer of the mask, polypropylene, is a dense layer which is made by a network of fiber. As a result, airborne and pathogens cannot pass through the mask, and this is how the mask protects us. In order to understand more about different types of masks, we have invited an expert mask, Dr. Yi, to have a short interview.
Of course, if you can have the N95, they will provide a better protection for you, but that might not be necessary. For the public, the surgical mask would be enough because those type of the masks mainly have additional function to prevent the penetration of the fluid. And when we are in the outdoors, those type of the fluid would not be the major consideration for us. So most likely we don't need to have the N95.
For better understanding, we have asked Dr. Yi to demonstrate how to wear a mask properly.
So first, make sure that your hands are clean, and then you need to identify which side is up and which side is down. And then you also need to make sure that there are the mask is in good condition. For example, there will be no holes on the mask. And then after that, you just put the mask onto your face and make sure that the upper part, the nose, can be fitted by the belt, and the belt is the upside. Yeah, after that, then will be good. And make sure that the air flows through the front face by fixing the top part and the lower part. Then will be good.
Dr. Yi also pointed out that most of the cloth masks do not have sufficient protection compared with medical masks. Ever since cloth masks are designed to prevent dust and pollens, which is much larger in size compared with bacteria and virus, he do not recommend the public to wear this mask during the pandemic. To give more protection, last year, Dr. Yi and his research team invented a more advanced mask, the graphene mask.
In our graphene mask, we changed the outer layer to the fiber that contains the graphene. And the advantage of using the graphene is that the graphene can inactivate the virus and the bacteria, so that it can have at the outer layer, it could reduce the viability and the infectivity of the virus or bacteria.
Overall, we find out that a 3-layer medical mask would give enough protection during the COVID-19. We hope you find this video is interesting and useful. Thanks for watching and stay safe. Goodbye.